The rising number of civilian casualties has always been a source of concern in Afghanistan. Human rights bodies, social activists and local Afghans are all worried about the issue. According to Afghanistan's Independent Human Rights Commission, civilian deaths have increased to 6% in 2016 and militant groups are accountable for a large number of such cases across the country.
Some 4,899 civilians have been killed or injured just in the first 6 months of the current solar year, and if we compare this figure with last year, it shows a 6% increase in civilian deaths. The armed militants are accountable for over 60% of these civilian casualties.
In the meantime, what is known as the blind US and NATO attacks on civilian areas is also considered as one of the causes of the rise of civilian casualties in Afghanistan. Destruction of villages and displacement of thousands of villagers like Faiz Muhammad are among the outcomes of such raids. Faiz is a resident of the southern volatile province of Helmand, but he has been prompted to leave his village due to Taliban threats and USA raids.
Heavy clashes are ongoing there in Helmand. US forces say they target Taliban positions every once in a while, but they mostly conduct raids on civilian areas and kill hundreds of civilians. That's why I left my village in Helmand province and came to Kabul.
Citing the so-called bilateral security agreement between Kabul and the US, the critics of US policies in Afghanistan, especially many Afghan lawmakers, have repeatedly called on Washington to stop violating this deal and its promises. Thousands of Afghan civilians have so far lost their lives as a result of USA raids or its ground military operations in civilian areas. In only one of such cases, over 30 civilians were killed in Buz village of northern Kunduz province back in November 2016. Amin Alami, Press TV, Kabul.
Welcome back. At a Fox News alert right now. The United States unleashing major firepower on an ISIS training camp in Libya. A defense official telling Fox News that American forces dropped more than 100 bombs on 2 ISIS training camps near the coastal city of Sirte, killing at least 85 ISIS fighters. Many of those fighters tried to escape when the bombing started, only to be tracked down by U.S. drones and then killed with separate Hellfire missiles. We'll bring you more on that as we get.
بأيديكم ويخزهم وينصركم عليهم ويشفي صدوركم. فضلا من الله ورضوانا. والبطش واستهداف النساء والأطفال.
ونحن الأرض حر وصوت الغدر آفات.
من طغيان متسلط
نحن نعرف مدى تكبره عليكم وعلى سائر الناس. أساساً
قادمون أنصار الله قادمون قادمون أنصار الله حز يمينك كما كنت أمام منظر الله كما كنت استعد قادمون
الجيران والرجال والبشاير نورها مستقبل للعالم تعالى يلا انت الحاكم الوالي والله مع الآلة والعسيبة ونصلا
الله بأيديكم ويخزهم وينصركم عليهم ويشفي صدوركم.
فضلا من الله ورضوانا